Hey everyone, I'm Big John, and welcome to another episode of the Diz Ability Show live. This week, coming to you from a hotel in Connecticut. So, this week, I want to talk about PhotoPass tips. Now, if you have the money, or if you're an annual pass holder like I am, Disney PhotoPass is a perfect opportunity to get professional shots with the whole family in the picture. The Disney PhotoPass photographer will do many different poses with you. Sometimes mostly the original one, and depending on the settings, on which area of the parks you're in, they'll ask you to do something special. Then you'll scan they'll scan your magic band, and then later you'll find the pictures online. Sometimes with animated magic shots, which are very cool. So if you have the money, use it. Well, you have the money. Disney PhotoPass will be a great way to have some great pictures, especially if you're hoping to get a Christmas card. So anyway, that's my tip. As always, if you have any questions on how to do Disney for people with disabilities, let me know in the chat if you're watching this live, or in the comments if you're watching this later, and I'll make sure it gets into a future episode. And now it's time for this week's Top 5. So, this week is the start of Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival, which is perhaps the most beautiful festival at Epcot. So this week, we are going to cover my top 5 offerings at Flower and Garden. Number 5, the Spike the Bee Scavenger Hunt. So across World Showcase, there you'll find different little statues of Spike the Bee. And if you find all of them, you'll get like a prize or something, which is very cool. I mean, Epcot always has great stuff when it comes to with the scavenger hunts at their festivals. Hi, Pirate fan. If you're just tuning in, we are covering my top 5. We are right now covering my top 5 offerings at Flower and Garden. And stick around, because as in a little while, we will start round 1 of our March Madness tournament. Now, number 4, the merch. Now, it cannot be an Epcot festival without the merch. I mean, especially in the Creations shop, because they have a whole lot of great stuff like specialty t-shirts and sweatshirts, like mugs down to aprons, you name it. Whatever Disney can put a price tag on and put the Flower and Garden logo on, people will buy it. Hey, that's okay, Pirate fan. Just watch what you can. All right, number 3, the specialty themed food. I know Pringles is cool. Number 3, the specialty themed food. So, of course, again, it cannot be an Epcot festival without food. And one in particular, the Frushi in the Japan showcase. If you haven't tried it, it's chef's kiss. I'm telling you. It's that good. It really is. You are not wrong there, my friend. You are not wrong. Number 2, the topiaries. Now, of course, the topiaries at Epcot are perhaps the draw-in, the original draw-in of Flower and Garden, because all over the park you'll find beautiful topiaries of so many Disney characters, and they are all amazing. Big props to the horticulture department at Disney. They really know what they're doing. And my number one offering at Flower and Garden, the Garden Rocks concert series. So just like with Food and Wine, Flower and Garden has an awesome concert series where bands, both legendary and local, can rock out. Hello, Matt E71. Hey, May Hour. Pringle is cool. A topiary is like a plant that looks like something else, which is beautiful. So anyway, let me know in the chat or in the comments what your favorite offering is at Food and Wine. And now it is time for the ding ding theme park throwdown. Exactly. Now, for those of you who don't know, the theme park throwdown is our new segment where we go over differences between Disney and Universal. This week's topic is theming. So, Disney and Universal are both top-notch when it comes to theming their areas. Now, of course, Disney has become a bit immersive with the additions of Galaxy's Edge and Pandora. But I think I'm sorry to say that Universal kind of has the edge with the immersive stuff. I mean, Seuss Landing, Super Nintendo World, amazing. I'll always say Disney is better, but I say Universal has the immersive theming pinned down. But I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the chat or in the comments, and who's better at theming, Disney or Universal. And now it's trivia time. So last week we asked who said the following quote: "The past can hurt. It's better to learn from it than to run from it." Hi. The correct answer was Rafiki. Congratulations if you knew the answer. And now here is this week's trivia time question. What color does the Queen of Hearts like her roses? Now be the first one in the chat or in the comments with the correct answer, and you will receive 100 cool points. And now, as I mentioned earlier, it's that time of year, ladies and gentlemen. It is time to begin round one of our March Madness tournament. That's right. 16 attractions, 4 from each Disney theme park, battling out for the title of Top Attraction of the Year. Now, there are eight matchups in this round, and make sure you vote in the chat or in the comments. Here we go with round one of this year's tournament. First up, we have Space Mountain versus Navi River Journey. Now on one side we have the Magic Kingdom's original super awesome coaster since 1975. And on the other side we have the only calming ride at Animal Kingdom. All right, make sure you guys let me know which one you will prefer. Next, we have Slinky Dog Dash taking on Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. On one side, you're riding Slinky Dog around Andy's backyard, and on the other side, you are riding a giant rat around Gusto's kitchen. All right, our next matchup, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train versus Flight of Passage. On one side, you're pretty much waiting 3 hours to ride a minute and a half ride through the Seven Dwarfs mine where a million diamonds shine. And on the other side, you are riding on the back of a Banshee through the planet of Pandora. Our next matchup, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway versus Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. On one side, you are on Goofy's train going haywire around the cartoon world. And on the other side, you are helping the Guardians stop a really big man from restarting the universe. Our next matchup, Tron Light Cycle Run taking on Expedition Everest. On one side, we have the Magic Kingdom's most recent super awesome coaster. And on the other side, you are riding a train through the Himalayas. Our next matchup is a classic with Twilight Zone Tower of Terror taking on Soarin' Around the World. On one side, you are riding a haunted elevator into the Twilight Zone. And on the other side, you are riding on a hang glider through some of the world's most spectacular sights. Our next matchup, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad taking on Kilimanjaro Safari. On one side, you are riding a haunted ghost train through Big Thunder. And on the other, you are exploring some of Animal Kingdom's most beautiful residents. And the final matchup of round one, Toy Story Mania versus Test Track. On one side, you are trying out all these amazing Midway Carnival games featuring the Toy Story characters. And on the other side, you are riding a test car through the history and the future of transportation. So, that's our round one matchups. Be sure to vote in the chat or in the comments. Members of my Castle Society on Facebook Messenger are voting as well. Voting will end this coming Thursday, so make sure you have your votes in by then. So anyway, that's our show. As I said, if you have any questions on how to do Disney for people with disabilities, let me know in the chat if you're watching this live, or in the comments if you're watching this later, and I'll make sure it gets into a future episode. For this week's shout-outs, make sure you guys check out my buddy Beth over at Beth's Disney Adventures. She was unable to do a stream the other day because she wasn't feeling too well, but she'll be able to make up for that this week, so definitely check that out. Also, make sure you guys check out Nate, a.k.a. Paging Mr. Morrow. He does great content from the parks all the time. Definitely check him out. Also, make sure you guys check out Just a Guy and a Girl. They do great live streams from Disneyland. Definitely check them out. Also, make sure you guys check out Samantha Lowe. She does great video content from Garden Rocks concerts. Definitely check her out as well. If you haven't subscribed here yet to the Big John Network, what in the Walt Disney World are you waiting for? And ding the bell for notifications so you never miss a second of the fun. And until next time, may the mouse be with you.